So I will say briefly, I love The Road Warrior. I would say at present, it is my favorite Mad Max movie to date of the four movies in existence at the moment. Furiosa has not yet come out at the time of this recording, so much looking forward to that. I feel that this Mad Max film is what Goldfinger was to the James Bond franchise.
Mm.
It establishes a formula which recurs later where Mad Max is in a roguish, isolated situation in the desert and he gets sucked into a plot and involved with some characters. And there's action and a resolution, and ultimately he leaves them behind at the end of the film. I just think this is a massive improvement over the 1979 Mad Max film in that it's a lot more elemental. It's much more apocalyptic, kind of fantasy driven, and the simplicity and brutal elegance of the plot that they're just trying to survive and they want the gasoline. The bare bones nature of this story and the feeling of the production just add to it. And I just, as I was saying before, I find the characterizations really strong in this film, where the people are memorable. That encampment where they're hiding the gasoline and they've got that bus as the barrier that like blockades the door. I like everyone in there. I just find them interesting. I like the world of it. I find the villains scary and vicious, and I actually think that this movie and this story tests Mad Max's character in a good way, because he has an opportunity to join these people, and because he's so reluctant, it actually goes into his character in a little bit, as there is room for in a movie that is like focused on high octane action. But it just fires on all thrusters. And lastly, I'll say that chase at the end of the film with all the vehicles on the road and the gyrocopter. There's these wide shots where it's like all the cars, the gyrocopters flying around. It's all real. It's all there. And I just am blown away by it. And I will just say that I love the framing that it's told from, that you find out that the voiceover is the feral kid who grows up to be a warrior.
What a good reveal.
Such a good reveal. And it just,
he learned how to talk.
And it just, the movie, this was my introduction to Mad Max. This is the first Mad Max film I saw, and it just left a strong impression on me. And there's an epicness to it and this kind of undercurrent where when the movie ends and the credit rolls and that quiet kind of undercurrent of epic, like kind of forlorn music plays, you just sit there and you're like, wow, that was awesome. And that's Road Warrior in a nutshell for me.